I feel as though we've created a unique summer school environment here where we combine really adventurous recreational activities in the afternoon with a very unique school during the morning session.
At this school, they mix the academics and the recreation and the fun perfectly. The teachers don't just make it seem like it's class. They try and do as many fun things with you as possible, and they try and make it not just education, but a more hands-on type of approach.
All the way under, you gotta get all the way under.
So you're getting your schoolwork done, you're learning a lot, but you're also having a good time while you're doing it.
We offer English, reading or writing, pre-algebra, Algebra 1, and geometry, computer graphics, experiential science, and also a program that's called instructional support, which is a one-on-one tutoring program.
The opening paragraph of this piece. I want you to make some predictions about the story he's going to tell.
We have perfected an English program here that is highly effective in helping students develop skills over a very short period of time.
I feel like I've learned more in my English class being here for 6 weeks than I have my whole junior high and high school career.
We take students from this tremendous range of experiences and abilities, and we're able to target those reading, writing, and thinking skills they're going to need to be successful in any English course. We teach them how to develop a paper, how to structure a paper, how to flesh it out. We start with personal writing, and then we segue into teaching them how to write analytical writing.
I learned how to write before, but now I know how to actually compose and how the layout's supposed to work and how to organize each body paragraph and how to write a conclusion and a useful introduction.
By the end of the summer, they've been empowered with skills, and that feels really, really good.
What's the units?
Grams.
Grams per what?
Grams per milliliter.
Grams per milliliter. That's your density in grams per milliliter. The main things that we try to do with the summer program is get the kids outdoors, get them out of the classroom. We'll use the lakefront to conduct experiments and give the kids hands-on experience with actual day-to-day real science, and then talk about the theoretical science behind it as well, but again in an informal outdoor setting. We do all types of experiments: biology, chemistry, some physics, some ecology.
A couple of days ago we filled a balloon with hydrogen and blew it up. I mean, it was just, when it popped, it was like a fireball.
I promised them at the beginning of the summer that this is going to be a fun course, and that's my goal and my purpose, is to give them a fun experience.
I want a +1, so I'm going to make this one positive and this one negative.
In the algebra course, we go from the very beginnings of algebra all the way up to solving with quadratics. In the geometry course, we start out with basic lines and angles and planes and end up with polyhedrons. And during the 6 weeks during the summer, we cover literally the amount of material that you would find in a year-long course.
At my school, during the school year, we only went through about 7 chapters. In the last 5-6 weeks, we've covered over 12 chapters. So I mean, I've never done so much math in my life.
If I go to the upper arrow and I click and drag to the side, moves it up. What I try to do in 6 weeks is get kids turned on about what is possible with computers and art mixed together. I teach 2 weeks of Adobe Photoshop, followed by 2 weeks of 3D with the program Bryce. Then we transition over into iMovie for entry-level video editing. And what I want kids to do is not just design something on the computer, but I want them to create something they can hold in their hand.
It's great. I like that, you make shirts, buttons, CDs, and you get to see, what you made.
So I want a balance between computer work and hands-on work.
So you're sitting down for that half hour, 45 minutes, and you're actually reading, you're doing your homework?
Some of our students have what we call instructional support, and this teacher sits down with the student every day and they go over all of their homework. They go over the areas that they need help in. Maybe their spelling really needs some work, or perhaps organization skills are not as good as they should be. The teacher will sit down and teach them how to be organized, and this in turn helps them become a better student.
Well, in instructional support, we do our homework and she helps us with our reading and writing skills.
If I have any questions, she'll talk to me or help me with the assignment if I'm struggling with it. You can just get all the help you need from the teacher because it's really one-on-one.
Pull it, grab the sides of your kayak, and push yourself out. Grab the black tab with your eyes closed.
One thing that we try to do is to hire young, enthusiastic teaching assistants, students from the best colleges in the United States.
There you go. Hey, good job. Okay, that's good.
And they play 3 roles really in our program. One is of a teaching assistant. The second is the adventure recreation teacher. And then the third element, and probably the most important element, is that they are the dorm parents for all of the students.
Our main interaction basically comes in the form of our afternoon study halls, where we have relatively small group of kids paired up with 1 or 2 teaching assistants, and it's time for questions and answers or one-on-one tutoring.
Ethan's my TA in study hall. He helps me out with writing whenever we have a paper. He'll come over and edit my paper and correct it for grammar and spelling, give me advice on how I could make, my point stronger, and he's at Harvard, so he's never wrong. So not only do I have my IS teacher, but I have him, and then I can even go to Ms. Fallon, my English teacher. So I'm getting, 3 people's opinion on my paper.
We've developed a very effective collaborative process with the teaching assistants, teachers, and the IS instructors. He's working at level 3 in English and is writing and tackling something as complex as the Crucible. I mean, his work ethic is unbelievable.
I've never been involved in an academic experience where everything is so completely self-contained. There's basically nothing these kids can't do over the course of a 6-week period. And any opportunity that I have to sort of make that known, I'd be happy to take.